like to change or reschedule an appointment, press 1. If you are seeking mental health services or would like to make a referral, press 2. For medical record requests, press 3. For everything else, press 4.
Good afternoon, thank you for calling here. Psychotherapy. I'm Benita. How may I help you?
Hi, can I speak with Dania Geronimo?
Can I have your date of birth?
January 26, 1982.
What was the year? 1980 what?
1982. There's questions in there that he's asking, and you have to rewrite them.
And your name, honey?
Ilona?
Okay, give me 1 second.
At NYPCC, we believe everyone deserves access to the best mental health care, and we translate this belief into action every day.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hi, Alona. I was just calling you when you called. How are you?
Okay.
That's good. I'm sorry. My 12:30. I actually called you, and then my 12:30. You didn't pick up, and then right after I called you, my 12:30 called, and I was just like, well, let me just speak to him, and then call you back around 12:30ish. So it got a little messy, but I'm glad that we are able to.
Okay.
Get in
You can
contact.
take a break if you can't find any questions. Okay.
What happened?
No, my son's like doing an assignment, so I'm
I can't find a few questions.
okay. You could take a break.
You said.
No, I'm telling
You
him
said that
to take a break because he
I
needed
can't
me,
find the
but
questions.
yeah. I'll show you later, don't worry.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, how is he doing in school and stuff with homeschooling?
Pretty good.
Hi.
That's good. And power to you. Congrats to you for keeping up with his homeschooling. I always feel that that's such this big task. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. So kudos to the parents that are able to homeschool their kids.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I think it's you have to have patience. You have to, just know what to teach the kid and everything else. Yeah, I don't think it's not easy. So that's good. But I also know that the education system here in America is screwed up. So I could see why people would choose to homeschool their kids.
Yeah, I think he's learning.
That's very good.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wait, does he? Yeah. Go ahead.
My friend caught COVID.
Really?
Yeah. But he's alive and stuff. He's not like in the hospital or anything. I don't know if it's Omicron. He said it's Omicron. I don't know. I forgot to ask how he knows because he took like a home kit test or whatever. So, yeah, that's still like going around, which is kind of gross. But that's still like, like, what do you think about that? Are you there? Hello?
I'm under the computer table.
Hello?
I'm under the computer table.
I know, I see that. Let me call her back because I don't know what's going on. Hello? Hello?
Thank you for calling New York Psychotherapy and Counseling Center. You've made an invalid selection. Thank you for calling New York Psychotherapy and Counseling Center. To continue in English, press 1. If you are an existing patient and would like to change or reschedule an appointment, press 1. If you are seeking mental health services or would like to make a referral.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Me either. I was just still on the line and I couldn't hear anything. I don't know what's going on. But you were just saying that your friend caught COVID and they think it's Omicron.
Yeah, I didn't ask him how, like, he knows it's Omicron, you know? And he does, like, work with people a lot, but that's still real. Like, they were saying that there was, like, another surge or something, and then they said it went back down. Like, when there's, like a high volume or something, like there's a lot of cases of that. So there's like,
Oh, okay, I see. How is your friend doing? Is your friend doing okay?
Well, I didn't talk to him for a while now, but he didn't go to the hospital or anything, but he said he didn't eat for like 3 days and his nose was just running. And yeah. So, like, I didn't catch it from him because we haven't hung out. But yeah. So that's still around. And then there's like.
I mean, hopefully it's not. Hopefully he'll be getting better.
I don't know, because there's like a surge in crime too and everything. Yeah. So sometimes I think like people are trying to like wash me under the rug. Because there's like a lot of general issues right now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I hope your friend gets better. I think that.
Yeah, I mean he will get better. I don't know. I'll have to ask him how it was. You know.
Yeah.
Because I think he was vaccinated too. Like. No, Dennis. That. Yeah, he was vaccinated too. He still like caught it anyway, even though he was vaccinated, and I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, a lot of people are vaccinated and they still catch COVID. So I mean, it's just supposed to lessen the severity of the sickness of the virus. It doesn't prevent the virus, which sucks. But it's supposed to decrease the severity of COVID if you were to catch it. So supposedly it's supposed to prevent you from being hospitalized and getting sick.
Oh, that's cool. You know who this is?
I don't know.
It's Terry Godzilla.
Oh. Cool. Yeah.
Maybe it's my mirror.
Maybe. I don't know what he looks like. There's like this surge of like crime in the country. I wonder if like people are like panicking or something, or I don't know. Too like they had like a school shooting or something. I heard. I don't know. The weather's nice.
Yeah, the weather is very nice today, actually. Yeah, the weather is very good. So, and so was this weekend. I felt like yesterday was very nice. I decided to go out. I actually went to Central Park yesterday. I took a book with me, and I did some reading, and it was nice. And I just went by myself, and I just sat in the park, and I did a little reading. And it was nice to get out of the house. So, yeah. What about you last week? I mean, I didn't speak last week because it was what was it?
Memorial Day. Yeah.
Yeah. How was last week for you? You think last week and this
Well, the
week?
weather wasn't as nice last week as it is this week. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I didn't know it was Memorial Day until it was that day, and then I'm like, wait, why didn't she call? And then I look at the calendar. No, it's not. It's regular Monday. Last week was Memorial Day. Yeah. You know, so
Yeah.
it's June.
Yeah, it was definitely, yeah, it was nice week.
Yeah.
It was definitely very nice. So, how have you been feeling overall though? How have you been? How's your stomach? Is your stomach, is it still the same?
I don't know. I was peeing last night because I had some Kool-Aid. I think it was the Kool-Aid. So now I'm gonna stay away from the Kool-Aid too because I thought the Kool-Aid was okay, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So you feeling, have you had any like stomach issues throughout the week or were you feeling
I
okay?
had some. I don't remember what it was that I ate. You know, but it wasn't like all the time, and it's just the idea. Like, why am I not able to eat this food now? That's because there's a lot of food like I just gave up on trying to find because I'm pretty sure there'll be something in it that you know.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, yeah, you just kind of have to try to, I mean, I guess eat less of the foods that might cause your stomach, that you might be a bit more sensitive to. Yeah. How about,
I feel like I'm sensitive. I
Patrick?
don't know. I feel like I'm as basic as I could get. You know, I don't know what sensitive means. You know, I feel like I'm pretty healthy. It's just the situation.
Yeah. Have you heard from Patrick?
No, I have not.
Senior?
No.
No? Oh, wow. Okay. So he just kind of popped up briefly and then he,
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that was for me or if that was just, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah.
Yeah. How about Lima? How is he?
He got sick or something. Yeah, well, he says it's allergies, but he just always says it's allergies because he doesn't like want people to persecute him for being sick. A lot of people get like that, you know, and yeah, that's basically because you know they feel like the bigger threat is the medical system itself or something. Like he's afraid people are gonna start doing random testing on him because he had a cold. I'm like, I try to tell him I'm not people. I'm like your friend, you know, I'm your friend, but he doesn't, his brain doesn't work like that. So here he is not sick again, but me and my son could swear he's like coughing and sneezing and sleeping all day now because he's probably sick, you know. I think we may have caught it from him, but it wasn't that bad because we eat vitamin C's. And he doesn't eat vitamin C's, and I don't really, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's my responsibility to like hound him about his health either, you know. And he's having like balance issues, like walking and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, but my you know, but not really. Like he's just like he spilled some tea or something like that, or like when he's going up the stairs carrying a load, like it's harder for him or something. Like, he's saying it's balance issues, but like my heel of my left foot has been hurting. You know. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's concerning. Like especially because if he has
what else is concerning though?
occasional, yeah, seizures. I know he gets seizures sometimes. So, I mean, I wonder if that has affected his balance.
No, not really. He hasn't had seizures
In a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
his doctor's like his doctor's pretty good. He hooked him up with meds.
That's good. It's so important to have a good doctor. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least, like if you need medication, yeah,
Mhm.
they know they're seizures or something,
That's very true.
you know.
Yeah. So what about you? How have you been feeling? How have you been managing like anxiety and everything else like that? Have you been doing okay? Have you been able to get out of the house for a
Did you
little
say
bit?
society? How have I been managing society? Or what did you just say?
Anxiety. Anxiety.
Oh, anxiety. I'm alright. I get out and stuff, and I have friends, you know. Sometimes I think it's not me, like,
Mhm.
but I don't feel like functional to go and get a job, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't really have like, I don't know. I have like
What do you
really
think is
personal
like the main
concerns that I'm gonna
concern?
address.
Like about you getting not even maybe like a part-time job, like
No.
maybe for just days out of the week.
That would be crazy. I'm keeping myself healthy as I can be.
Mhm. Yeah. What do you think is your biggest concern when it comes to potentially working? Like what's like your biggest challenge, you think?
What do you mean? I don't even understand how to answer that question right now.
What do you think is preventing you? Like if
I'm
you
not I'm not
if
sure how to
say you
answer that
don't.
question. Like, I'm not sure. What do you think?
Oh, okay. I'm not sure because you seem like you are, but you know yourself better than I know you. So because you seem like you are okay managing, like I feel like you are very intelligent and that you are more than capable of excelling at a job. So that's why I was asking you what you think is like your biggest concern about um, not working because to me it seems like yeah, it seems like you are competent enough to work and to actually do very well at a job. But that's just my interpretation, just because I feel like our
I don't even know
conversation.
how to answer that question because I don't even like my brain just won't like wrap around like how to go about this. Like, when I don't know like what's in my food, and I don't know who these people are. Um, I don't I don't even want to talk about this. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like talking to you about this right now, like talking about like anything, I feel a little bit fake, you know?
Hmm. Okay. I understand. I get that. Yeah, I was just curious because some people that I speak to, I'm like, yeah, I don't think you should be working. I just don't think that they have the mental capacity to even have a job. But
Who?
I don't think that about you. Like I think that you are intelligent. I think that you are doing a good job raising your son, teaching your kids, and everything else like that. So that's why I was
I mean,
asking.
the
But you
only
don't have to.
reason that comes to mind is like because I feel like I deserve more. Like, you're right. Like, sometimes I feel like sometimes I think like it is hard to get a job. Honestly, like,
Mhm.
even if I didn't have like ever have diarrhea or these social problems, it's hard to find like a decent job in New York. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes I feel like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so bad at that, and I wouldn't be like I feel more secure or safe or something, But like it's just not actual right now. Whatever
Yeah.
I think about that, like, you know,
I get it. I
and I
I
just feel like it's
understand.
not fair either. That like it's not actual. That I can't just like be like normal.
Okay. Okay. I understand. But yeah. I mean, and we don't have to discuss it if that's not something that you want to discuss. So that's fine. Yeah. And do you have any plans for the upcoming? It seems like the weather is gonna be nice moving forward. Maybe something for Patrick to do, maybe be able to interact with other children his age.
The 11th? What's on the 11th?
You said what?
You said the 11th? What's on the 11th?
No, no, I said what are future plans that you
Oh, you
have?
mean for the summer? I'm not sure. Maybe the beach. I'm thinking the beach.
Yeah. Okay.
And the aquarium.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they might have like children activities in some museums. I don't know, but I know usually at least once a month, sometimes they do have like free activities for children in museums and stuff like that. And I think that might be good for Patrick. Being that he doesn't really get to interact with other kids his age, I think that might be good for him.
Yeah, sometimes he does. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever happened to, I forget her name, but was it Denise? Like one of the friends that you made not too long ago? I mean, I don't know, I think it was a few years ago. And I think you guys like concerts, or you guys plan on going on to a concert together? Like, I forget
Yeah,
her
we
name,
might do
but-
that. I don't know.
Oh, you don't keep in contact with her?
I
anymore?
do. We might do that.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think it's good to, plan something, have some things to look forward to, so that, it keeps you, entertained, especially during the summertime.
Yeah, this weather's nice.
Yeah. Okay. So other than that, how do you think you've been, how are things other than everything else? Everything else is okay with you as far as Patrick, as far as, have you heard back anything from the housing people?
Oh, I had like a sink leak, and I decided to call them, and then they came to fix it like 3 days late, but they did fix it. But then what happened was my light broke, and I was lucky. Like, my light broke in between the actual visit and when I called them to fix the sink. And I was lucky because it was the nice guy that showed up, because some of these people aren't the nicest. And he actually fixes things when he comes. So he actually, he fixed it, and he said, call them back. And I'm like, oh, they're never going to come again. And then they called him again, and he came and he fixed the light too. So, and then he saw me call about because I showed him the bathroom light, and I'm like, that's odd, right? Because I hung up like lights to replace the ones that weren't working, and he's like, call me, I could change the fixture, because they keep coming here and they change the light bulb or something, it starts working, it works for like a minute, and then it breaks again. And I'm not really sure how the electricity works in the building. And I asked them, I'm like, could somebody be like messing with the wiring? And he says, not from inside the apartments, only if they have access to inside the walls. So, yeah, I don't know how it happens that this stuff works. So my water pressure too, then like somebody's messing with the water pressure. Sometimes the water is like full pressure, and sometimes the water is not full pressure. It's it's all right. It's better than not having a roof over your head, because
Yeah, I agree. But that's nice that the guy who came to assist was nice, so that's good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. So, I mean, that's definitely a good thing. And you haven't heard back from,
since you're
the
asking,
voucher?
what voucher? What are you talking about?
I mean, is it a voucher? It's not a voucher. It's the HERA. I forget the name of the program. Is it the HERA program? I forget. I don't know how to.
Oh, what is it for?
The program that that they were supposed to approve you for.
I don't know what for for the rent.
Yeah.
No, I gave up. I just, if they start pressuring me with this back money, then I'll apply for another program. I gave up on trying to get them to access it because you know what? In a court of law, I have evidence that I showed them that I was approved. They just needed to access that money, but they didn't. You know, because they obviously just don't want to. You know, so. Oh, I mean, since you're asking, like, I don't know. Like, see, that's one of the reasons, like, I feel like that's just not fair, you know, and it's pretty obvious. My mail's, like, being stolen, you know, like,
really?
Yeah, like, I ordered, like, furniture and stuff, and, you know, they just steal the mail. But, you know, there's people that sit there and say, oh, well, plausible, you live in, like, project housing, somebody's just taking it. I guess, you know, everything's like plausible in your mind until like you know the truth. And I'm just sitting here like focusing on that, and that's what's keeping me like hopeful. You know, because like, I mean, I told UPS, I tell Target when that happens, you know. Like I go through the proper channels or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't want to sit here and like be like life's not fair. It's, you know, somebody's gonna find out if you're stealing. So maybe somebody will find out. You know.
So they taking. You said that you ordered. They took your furniture. What did they take? Like
no, they took a box. There's like a box with towels and like kids' toys and stuff. And it's always like certain places that I order from. That's besides like, you know, if it was tampered before it arrives. Like if it just never arrives. You know, like there's certain places that I order from like Walmart. I stopped ordering from there because like almost every single package was stolen.
Really?
Yeah, so I just stopped ordering from there because it makes no sense. But they like some companies, they made systems where like you could put stuff in a locker, so that usually gets delivered. You know, I feel like, you know, like I wish like on top of, you know, all the things that I didn't know, I wish I thought of moving in here when there's no cameras in the lobby, you know, because if there's a camera in the lobby, like I know like people tamper with cameras too, but I have faith that in that technology, like police use that to see who's been going in and out of the building and stuff, you know. Yeah, and there's no cameras in these lobbies. I don't feel that secure. Like I think they should, you know, if like, you know, it's just like everyone's just like, oh, this is always a crime, it's a project, so why don't they just always put a camera there then, you know?
No, whether you live in the projects or not, you have the right to security, you know, like I think that has nothing to do with where you live. So
oh my god, I'm stretching.
Yeah. I mean, another thing, do they bring the packages to your door, or do they?
Some people do, some people don't. Like they started doing it more lately, but still sometimes they don't, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and I have
to get a camera, because that was happening in my building, and we have cameras in my building. But that was happening in my building where I wasn't receiving my packages, where a lot of people weren't, and I had to get a camera for my door, and ever since then, it's been pretty good. But yeah, it's very annoying.
I mean, yeah, that's like just annoying, really, you know. But like at one point it bordered on ridiculous. Like, even though it's just annoying, like it doesn't really touch my health directly. Like, it distracts me because I have to be like, I have to be like on the computer. What happened? What happened? What happened? Like, I have to do it today because I replaced the order that they stole, and now I don't know why it didn't come. But now it's not. It doesn't say it was delivered. It says that like the label was created for it, but it never went out. I mean, it's not like you know, like it's one of those things. Like, if you retell the story, you could imagine it to any degree you want, but the actual what's happening is it borders on ridiculous. It's like a lot of the times it's gone missing, like, you know. So, but I don't even really care to document it that much because, like, again, that's just annoying. It's not like a direct effect on my health, you know.
Yeah.
Unlike if I bought something at the store and it made me sick, that is. So that sort of stuff I feel like I need to document for myself. Self-preservation.
Yeah, I see. No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But it's still not, it's still unfair, you know. I feel like if people order something where they should still receive what they order. So.
Yeah, that's that. Like, I don't know, a lot of stuff that happens here, I'm just like, well, that's lame. Like, and it's like you can't imagine. Like, it's like the clown version of it. Like,
What
you
clown version?
like it's
Of New York?
like, I don't know, like I feel like every ghetto stereotype is like being exploited, like in this project building, you know. Like, it's gonna smell like cigarettes in the hallway. There's gonna be people stealing packages. I don't know, like, why, you know. It's not like this apartment's that bad. I don't know. These people just suck. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you can help me. Can you help me with this? I don't know. I told more than UPS about this. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
They'll get to it. They'll get to it. They logged it somewhere. They'll get to it. I don't know. I'm confident of it.
Yeah, I mean, when I was experiencing something similar, what I had to do, because what UPS was saying is like, oh yeah, we knocked on your door, we left the package at your door, and I was like, I mean, this was happening mostly during the pandemic. They used to tell me that they delivered my package, and it was not delivered, so that forced me to get a camera.
This was before the pandemic, but this is a camera for where? For the hallway? If I leave a camera in the hallway.
I got it for my door. I got it for my door.
Oh, and, yeah, but
they used to tell me, yeah, because they used one of those Ring cameras, because they used to say, oh yeah, we delivered it at your door. We left it at your door at so and so time. So what I did was, because I wasn't getting my packages, I got a door camera. I got a camera for my door because I wasn't getting anything sold with UPS or whoever was sending my packages.
That's a good idea, because then you could tell who's at your door at least, you know, like.
Yeah, that's what I had to do, and a lot of people in my building did the same thing because they were having issues with their packages. And we did find out sometimes UPS didn't deliver it, but we had there were some people that were kind of coming into the building and stealing people's packages. So that was happening too. I literally seen, even my groceries, because sometimes I get my groceries delivered, and in my camera, I seen some random people picking up my groceries right after it was delivered. Like, literally right after it was delivered. They went, and I was able to see it in my camera, and I was able to report it to building management. So yeah, that was very frustrating for me. And I got the camera, and now I feel a lot better that I have a.
Yeah, I mean, even if they don't know exactly who's doing what, like, there's no denying that something is amiss.
Yeah, I have to get it for my own sanity, just because my packages were going missing. Like, it's just too much was going on. So that's what solved my issue. So I mean, I recommend it for anyone that's having issues as well. Like I just cannot tell you that they delivered it and it wasn't delivered, or if somebody stole it, you get to see them on the camera and everything else. So yeah, that's what helped me, because I wasn't getting anything. I was not getting any type of assistance with that, so I had to just take matters in my own hands and get a camera. And the cameras are not bad. Like, I mean, they are not cheap, but they are not expensive either. So.
How did you get them to look at the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did you get the?
I mean, I had, like,
how did you get the investigation to be opened?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a interest of mine. How do you get these people to have concern? Because, like, say you do have like evidence of sorts or whatever, like, how do you get them to actually look at this footage like a police officer? Because police are accountable. Like, if they can't, like, if they have a conversation with you, even, they can't say they didn't have the conversation with you. You know, that's why they watch what they say and all that. So, like, how did you get, like, how did you get them to look at this footage? Or it's just you had better building management?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. My building management isn't the best. We have had several issues, but it's not that bad. Like, if I have any issues in my building, they will eventually come and fix it and take care of stuff. So it's not the best, but it's, you know, I just kind of work with what I got. But I did show the footage to the building management, and other people showed their footage to building management, and they realized that it was like two people that were going around stealing people's stuff, and they ended up being kicked out of the building. Actually, that's what happened, because they weren't even supposed to be there to begin with. So they ended up being kicked out of the building. So it was yeah, it was a challenge.
That's a good story. Yeah.
They actually ended up doing something about it, which is good. So I was just like, wow, that's awesome. They actually did. Because many times, building management, they don't really do much. But in this case, they did end up kicking those two individuals from the building, because they weren't even supposed to be in the building. They didn't have a lease or anything else like that. So, yeah. Because I think what happened was a family moved out, and they ended up just, I guess, leaving the apartment to those two individuals, but they were never the lease. So,
well,
that's what happened. But yeah,
I don't know. Stealing mail is like a big crime. Like, a lot of these things that are like super major crimes, like, people like it's a big, like, this, I think you could get, I think there's like a minimum, like, it's a felony. So, like, a lot of this, you know, unlike living somewhere at least free, it's not a big crime. They just kick you out.
Yeah.
But stealing mail and such, like, a lot of these crimes, like, I feel like sometimes the police just don't want to look into it. But if they're like, I don't know, if they genuinely, like, feel the concern or the urge, they totally will. Like, they totally would, like, just get it together and look into it, because, you know, because they probably know, like, a lot of people steal mail, but I don't know. Like, that's like, it's weird, like, that we're talking about this, because it's just annoying. It just adds to, like, the pile of, this is not fair. Like, I don't know what's justice, you know, but I just, you know, I'm okay. I'm making it day to day, and my son is growing, so, you know, I'm gonna go, because I don't know, there's not much else to say about this.
Okay, it's no problem. I'll definitely will follow up with you next week.
Okay.
All right, enjoy your week. Bye-bye.
You too.